Alright guys, back to Final Fantasy VIII here. We just landed. And Renoa is taken. So we gotta figure out where to go. Selphie. Selphie! Woohoo! I'm back! How did you get here? It was so bad. The impact from the landing knocked me out cold. When I woke up, it was just me and Piet. Piet? Oh, the guy who escaped with us. What happened to Alone? Sis wasn't there. I hope she's alright. Piet said he'd wait for the rescue crew. I found the chocobo, so I went for a run. Then I came upon this ship. And there you were, Squall. I see. Hey, does this ship fly? Does it move? Who knows? Squall. That was so cool when you jumped out into space. Just like a hero from a storybook. Hey, where's the heroine? Renoa is... Hey, it's Zell. And the rest of the team. Sup, Squall? So glad you're safe. I hate to tell you this now, but we've got major problems down here. Well, here it goes. Some big thing called Lunatic Pandora came out of nowhere. Matron couldn't achieve what she set out to do because of it, which is okay. Matron's not a sorceress anymore. Matron gave away her power to someone without realizing it. To Renoa. And, oh yeah, the Galbadian military is controlling Lunatic Pandora. They excavated it from the ocean where Estar sank it years ago. Inside the Lunatic Pandora, there's this thing called a crystal pillar. It calls monsters from the moon. Then monsters came falling from the moon. Total panic down here. It wasn't just monsters that came falling down. Sorceress Adele came down along with the machine that confined her. I guess the stream of falling monsters engulfed the machine. Lunatic Pandora caught Adele from that stream. God. Dr. Odine thinks that may have been Galbadia's true intent. Meaning... Zell, that's enough for now. But Squall! I know. Look, I know we got problems. But I can't think right now. What's wrong, Squall? Renoa is a sorceress now. She received Matron's powers. An escort from Estar came to pick Renoa up. Renoa's an Estar now. Look, we gotta get to her! Was she taken by force? No. It was Renoa's decision. She was scared about being a sorceress. Scared of being feared, hated. Scared that no one would want to be around her. She said she couldn't handle that. Didn't you try to stop her, Squall? Look, it was Renoa's decision. What right do I have to object? Oh, stop that. What are you talking about? Why did you go all the way out into space to save Renoa? To hand her over to Esther? So that you might never see her again? No, right? Wasn't it because you wanted to be with Renoa? You're a fool. Seriously. Damn. A fool, huh? Maybe. What am I doing? I may never get to hear Renoa's voice ever again. What the hell am I doing? What can I do? Of course. Have you decided? Heading to Estar, right? Look, Pandora, whatever, and Sorceress Adele are out of my hands. I don't even know where to look for Sis. The only thing I know is Rinoa. The only thing I want to do for sure right now is for Rinoa. We're gonna get Rinoa back. Okay. We gotta fly. Okay. Whoa! Ah! Hey! Excuse me? We're flying? I hope this ain't the case, but I can picture Selphie in the pilot seat and... Selphie screaming, "Woohoo! We're flying!" And standing next to her, a very excited Irvine. Woohoo! We're flying! Self is just amazing. You sure you can fly this? It just kinda took off. I don't know, it's pretty easy. I think I'll be fine. But there's no guarantee it won't crash. No one can predict the future, right? Selphie, head for Estar. She's probably at the Sorceress Memorial. We're going to rescue Rinoa. Ah, here we go. Alright, Sorceress Memorial. You want to see your comrade off? I'll make an exception. Go ahead. Alright, thanks. What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. To do what I've done earlier. I'll never know unless I do it. What are you talking about? I know what I want and what I have to do. Like there's still a chance. I'm not gonna look back. I'm taking Rinoa with me. What? You must be joking. It's too late. Oh my god. Go get her, Squall. Damn, they pulling up on them doctors, those engineers. Rinoa, hold on. I'll get you out in a sec. Damn, that didn't work. What am I supposed to do? Come on! Oh, shit. Reunited and it feels so good. Understood. Okay. Oh. Got his girl. Squall, don't. I'm a sorceress. I don't care. Damn, son. Rinoa? Squall? Let's go. Ooh. Uh-oh. Stand down. Whoa. That man. Oh. Letting us go. I've seen him before. Oh, that's the dude. That's the guy who can't talk no more from Lagunas. What's wrong, Renoa? I'm just a little embarrassed. Why? I was so set on staying in Esther. But then, when you guys rescued me, it made me so happy. And no need to be embarrassed. Yeah, happy's good. Thanks, everybody. Squall, you're awfully quiet. What's up? I have a lot on my mind, man. Chill. As an expert Squall observer, he's thinking, what do we do now? Blah, 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 blah. If you think and worry too much, everything tends to turn bad. Squall, why don't we just picture a brighter future? Whatever. Damn. But seriously, what do we do from here? I'm not really sure, but don't we have to do something about that lunatic Pandora and Esther? After all, the Galbadians are controlling it. Which means Cypher is behind all this too, right? Cypher is Ultimessia's puppet. Yeah, and that Ultimessia. We can't let that sorceress from the future mess up our world. Let's go kick her ass. We're seeds. We're here to destroy sorceresses, right? Zell. Sorry. So, Squall, where are we going? Can we go to the orphanage you guys were talking about in Trabia? That place is in shambles. There's nothing to see there. Like, I want to stay away from places where there are lots of people. I'm a sorceress, excuse me. If Ultimessia possesses me again. Let's go. Head to Edia's house. Hey, Angelo! Okay. This place is beautiful. Yeah, the flower field. Forgot all about this place. Renoa forces herself into your world, no matter how many walls you put around yourself, Squall. I knew I couldn't compete with her. The only issue was whether you would make a place for her. And you did, pretty quickly. Who knows? You've changed, Squall. It's like Renoa is the only one in your mind. Good thing this wasn't before the exam. I'll leave you two alone now. Oh, thanks, Angela. What'll become of me? Don't worry about it. Like, there have been many good sorceresses. Edia was one. You can be like her. But Edia still... I can't guarantee anything either if Ultimessia possesses me again. You saw me. She controlled me in outer space and made me break Adele's seal. What might happen next time? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? Renoa. Even if you end up as the world's enemy, I'll be your knight. Ooh. If I fall under Ultimessia's control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Squall's sword will pierce my heart. I guess it's okay if it's you, Squall. Nobody else. Squall, if that ever happens. That's enough. I'll never do anything like that. The sorceress I'm after is not you, Rinoa. My enemy is a sorceress from the future, Ultimecia. Ultimecia lives in the future and possesses me. She uses my body as her she uses my body as her extension in this world. How? How will you save me? Look, I'll come up with something. There's gotta be a way. But don't worry. Trust me. I trust you. Well, until you find a way, maybe. Maybe I should stay in Esther at the memorial. Maybe I should stay in Esther at that memorial. Wouldn't that be better? No, that'd be pointless. I'll just end up going after you again. Rinoa, just stay close to me. Oh, those words. What? That's what started everything. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't remember? But something I said. Oh, just forget it. No, it's because of the GF. That's why I forgot. That's just an excuse. Feeling better? Yeah. Can I tell you a story? I had a dream. It was a scary dream. We make a promise. We promise to see shooting stars together. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. Like, I start to panic. Like, I really want to see you, Squall, but I don't know where to go. I start running through the mountains, the desert, the plains, through Timber, Balam, and Galbadia. When I realize I can't run any longer, I just want to see you so badly. So I scream, Squall! Where are you? Then I woke up. I was crying. I'm sorry, but you don't have to say anything. I just felt like I had to tell you. It was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. I guess you're right. How about this? I'll be here. Why? The reason why you couldn't find me was because we haven't promised yet. Promised? I'll be waiting for you. If you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squall. Next time, we'll meet for sure. Whoa! Sorry to interrupt, but it's an emergency. We got radio contact from Estar's presidential palace. They have a plan to defeat Ultimecia. They want to hire Seed to execute it. Might be a trap to get Rinoa back in Estar. Oh, and the guy we spoke to, his name's Kyros. Could he be that Kyros? Kyros is in Estar's presidential palace? Like, he wants to hire us. All right, let's go. Squall, you were always looking for a loan with tears in your eyes. That's all you gotta say? All right, see ya, Edia. Squall! Okay. There is something I must tell you. It is about me. Whew. Yes, I believe it was 13 years ago. This is when my story begins. I first became a sorceress when I was a child, and once again, 13 years ago. That day, right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them, but this turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. At this very minute, my bitter story has ended. I now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. All right. Lord. Kyros. And that's probably... Oh, we've met him. What's up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there. Been waiting to meet you guys. You guys were the ones who were inside my head, right? Alone told me. It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought there were some kind of fairies flying over us. So, I'm Laguna. President Laguna Lore of Esther. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd talk to you some more, but, well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know? You'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions and he'll try to answer them. Man, you look way too serious. Straight to the heart of the matter. Just like a workaholic seed. Is it my turn? Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Egg, Sorceress Edia told me everything. Sorceress Ultimecia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of present day. Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Alone sent our consciousness back to the past. You're a smart one. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Alone was sending the sorcerers back here to our time. But no, that is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how? Yes. Egg. I kept this a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odine. Oh my god. I researched Alone's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the electric current running through Alone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but it's a time of Ultimecia. But in the time of Ultimecia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there is a machine which imitates Alone's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Alone. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used in the future. Junction Machine Alone. That's about it. So, Sorceress Ultimecia came to know about Alone from that machine. and El became Ultimecia's target. You can't blame Odine, it's useless. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? You want to fisticuffs? Okay, we continue the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimecia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There's no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances, but there is still a way. It is because Sorceress Ultimecia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic. What good will it do for the sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Ultimecia is up to. In order for Ultimecia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress from the present. But the machine must have a limit. Ultimecia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. Only alone can take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Alone's power. There are two sorceresses in our time, Sorceress Rinoa and Sorceress Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Ultimecia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimecia, Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit Ultimecia's powers. That's all for the mission briefing. First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is completed. Now we're left with Rinoa as the only sorceress of this era. Then wait for Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. Whoa. When Ultimecia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Rinoa back to the past with Ultimecia. Oh my god. Alone will have to send Rinoa and Ultimecia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Edea or Adele, that's up to Alone. Once Ultimecia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know if that kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Oh my god. Rinoa will come back to this world. Ultimecia also goes back to her own world. That would be left is the time compressed world. Past, present, and future will all get mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimecia's world. Really just dumping a lot of shit. It's all up to you after that. What are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all. But I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Win Hill. Then Alone was abducted by Esther, and you went on a journey. A journey to get Alone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. You somehow got into Esther and rescued Alone. Got a lot of help along the way. But what I don't understand is, why are you the president? Oh, let's hear it. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Alone, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Adele, with the ingenious yet inhumane Odine. Both of them were interested in a loan. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Oh, God. Adele would be angry. My research will be kaput. Odine only thought about his research. Oh my God. But while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. Let me get my blanket. It's cold. Get a blanket right here. Legs are cold. Legs are cold. Oh, jeez. All right. It was a device to seal magic. Sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adele Resistance who helped me rescue Alone. I spoke with my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the Crystal Pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Sintra. Second, freeing Esther from Adele's hands. We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back. Back in the Lunatic Pandora Research Facility. There's only one goal. Following Odine's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and a stop point in the ocean. And goodbye. Whoa! Woo! That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele. Oh my God. Adele appeared as we expected. What's going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there. Alone's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Alone. You thought I would fall for that trick? Adele realized that Alone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect! Kyros, war now! Ha ha! Piece of cake! Oh, that's a little clever. Adele was careless. Like she may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. We had to do something. So we decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far. Into outer space. Oh, damn. And that about wraps that part up. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up. I ended up being president. Odine made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Alone. It was a mistake to send Alone back to Rain. Rain died, and Elle was sent to the orphanage. If I had only gone to Windhill with Elle, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead, Alone missing, but my job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. Yes. All right. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride that thing. Oh, plus that name sounds so cool. All right. Everyone. From here, we go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele, like it'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now, here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. This will be hard on you, Rinoa, but will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimecia to the past. Alone brings back Rinoa. Then head to the future through compressed time. Look, Ultimecia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll also believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. I'm talking to you, Squall. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That is all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. Alright, power of friendship and love. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Love and friendship and all that sounds corny. I don't blame. That sounded kind of corny. But everyone seems to be up for it. Like, yeah, it's kind of ass. But all right, we'll ride with it. You think it'll succeed? Look, we'll try. You have a cramp?